I want to talk about similarity. Nah. Bam, bam, bam. Cut all that shit. Fix it in post. I want to talk about simulation theory. And first of all, I want to say that I have never in my life seen The Matrix. I want to so bad, but here's what happened. Back when it came out, everybody freaking told me, you gotta see The Matrix, you gotta see The Matrix. And I don't like being told what to do. So I was like, you know what, dudes? I'm not seeing The Matrix. I am never seeing The Matrix. And to this day, I haven't seen The Matrix. But it's on the list. I can't wait to see it. Simulation theory. Let's talk about simulation theory. Okay, the simulation. This was the Matrix type of thing, which I still have never seen. There's this guy, Nick Bostrom, who's a scientist fella, and he came up with some, like, 3 arguments, you know? He laid out 3 arguments, and like you have to kind of agree with one of the 3, okay? First is that, now when we talk about, we need to talk about Moore's Law, which is about exponential growth. Now, exponential is a function whose value is a constant raised to the power of the argument, especially the function where the constant is e. You guys got all that? So with exponential growth, like, think about video games, okay? The idea is that if we progress long enough, we'll make simulations as real as actual life. Nick Bostrom's 3 arguments. 1, we never survive as a species to a point where we can make these simulations. Number 2, we do reach technological civilization, but we decide not to make the simulations. And if you reject those 2, you have to accept that you are almost definitely living in a simulation. Mathematically, it makes sense, but I'm a little skeptic to believe mathematics sometimes, because I've heard that they are racist, that math is racist. I don't like racism. I don't care who knows. It's like the simulation theory is like, we're a freaking video game, man. And doesn't it feel like it sometimes? It kind of feels like something happens in life, and it's like, this shouldn't be happening, you know? Like, Donald Trump can only become president if somebody programmed it into the simulation. It's something hilarious. Weird things happen. So we all could be just a video game. So what do you do with this information? First of all, I don't know, maybe you feel a little bit better about death, in that once you die, you know, you could just power up with a mushroom and start a new life. But, like, who's in whose video game? Am I in your video game, or are you in my video game? There is a documentary I would recommend called Glitch in the Matrix on Hulu. Watch that shit. Watch it high. Or sober, whatever. But it's about simulation. So what do we do now? You know, we're freaking video game characters, man. I figure the only thing to do now is to try to get in touch with the dude playing my character somehow, you know? Find a way to connect with the player who's playing the Doug simulation, and right away, shout out to him for buying the Doug simulation video game. But whoever's playing me, right, I got to be able to reach him somehow and be like, yo, put in a cheat code or something, you know? Do like a up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start, and like fill my bank account or something, or, you know. I'll probably do other videos on simulation, because I think it's an interesting theory. Not all of my shows are going to be necessarily funny. I'm going to be real with you, you know. This whole thing, what I want it to be like is just like you hanging out with me, man. And I'm cracking jokes a lot and shit, and that's obvious. But, like, I want to talk about stuff and ideas and stuff. And if you want to reach the show, pull me up on the Instagram there, BWJP Radio, and message me or send me a voice. Send me one of them voice messages, and I'll play it on the air, and we'll talk, like Theo Von does. I was on Theo Von once. Check us out.
Mr. Theo Von, this is Doug from Florida.
Oh, what's up, Doug?
Florida, it's a great place to get baptized and also fall into Satanism.
Oh, yeah, Florida's a great place, but yeah, a little bit of Satanism, bruh. Gang, brother, onward, brother.
Dude, I miss shaking people's hands, man. I'm just a gentleman, and I want to walk up to another gentleman and shake that motherfucker's hand enthusiastically. Dude, gang, gang.
Gang, Doug.
Really can't remember the last thing I said. Yeah, I'll be serious sometimes. I'm a thoughtful dude. I think about a lot of things. I want you to know something about me, and I want to make something clear about all the jokes that I make that are really, really kind of shocking or edgy or having to deal with race or an issue. Like, I never go forth with any of those jokes unless I really pass it through the people with those experiences, because I understand that I don't have those lived experiences that I may talk about. But if I make a gay Pride Month joke about Subway offering an LGBTT, that's just like wordplay, you know? And I support Pride like hell. So I don't want to be misunderstood. I don't want you to think I'm some kind of asshole. And the race jokes. Now, something you got to understand about me. Most of my, I don't want to be racist against white people, but most of my friends and people who I get along with most tend to be black guys and got a lot of like best friends that are black fellas. And nothing that I say as far as any race joke is meant to hurt. It's meant to laugh about it, man. Because, like, if we don't laugh about things, like, here's the deal. Maybe the world is going crazy and going to shit, and it's going to keep going to shit. But if we don't just, like, make fun of things to try to take the levity off, or try to use humor to come together as people, which is the way it should fucking be in the first place. Ooh, I got raged. I just raged there for a second. Sorry about that. I get mad about people not getting along.